Hi, my name is OC. I'm the guy that got the Seahawks back-to-back tattoo. I'd like to welcome everybody to this press conference that I'm holding at my house. First of all, I'd like to tell the Patriots that they played one heck of a game. You had me worried for a little bit, but in the end, the better team prevailed. Over the last couple weeks, we've heard about Tom Brady's balls. We've heard about how he touches his balls, how he rubs his balls, and how he gets his balls ready. We've talked about his balls so much, I feel like we're getting slapped in the face with his balls. I'm glad that Coach Belichick didn't know anything about Tom's balls because he had other responsibilities, like watching film of the Seahawks and playing with stuffed monkeys. I think it's strange how people put their hand up behind in a stuffed animal. The only exception that I think is funny is Jeff Dunham, and the guy that stuffs his hand up Kermit's behind. Kermit is probably my favorite Muppet. Even though his girlfriend is a pig, every morning he gets to eat bacon. And bacon is delicious. It has been documented, especially in Jim Gaffigan's Comedy Act. I'm not here to gloat or anything like that, but for one reason only. I predicted the Seahawks would be back-to-back champions with my tattoo that I got on December 24th at Fantasy Tattoo in Orange Park, Florida. At that time, I didn't know who they'd be playing, but I'm glad it was the Patriots because the Patriots were clearly the class team of the AFC this year. Tom Brady has always been classy, and I respect him for that. And if the Patriots would have won, then I would have had his number tattooed on my arm, along with the back-to-back champions. Throughout the process of the last couple weeks, there have been a lot of talk on Twitter and Facebook from Patriot fans and non-believers. The Patriots blew out the Colts at home, so everybody assumed that they were just going to come to Arizona and roll over the Seahawks. One of the reasons that I got my tattoo was because I knew that the Seahawks, all they had to do was beat the Rams at home, then they'd have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and then they'd be playing in a Super Bowl in a stadium which they were very familiar with, which they had just previously played in a few weeks prior. And I don't want to hear from Packer fans that thought they should have won that game. I mean, the game is played for 60 minutes, or maybe more if there's overtime, not 55 minutes. And if you should have won the game, then you would have won the game. And Cowboy fans, don't tell everybody that if that was ruled a catch, that you would have come to Seattle and beat the Seahawks at home in the NFC Championship game. Those are all hypothetical situations, not reality. The reality is that the Cowboys beat the Seahawks in the regular season, and the Seahawks beat the Packers in the regular season and in the postseason when it mattered. But let's talk about the real reason I'm here. I was bold enough to have confidence in my team to win the Super Bowl this year. So I went ahead and got the tattoo. And you will notice in new pictures that I take on Monday that I will have another addition to my tattoo based on the comments that were given to me over the last couple weeks. I heard so many things like, "You're an idiot. You jinxed us. That's the worst tattoo in the whole world. That is one stupid guy." And many other things that were just mean-spirited. I mean, I understand that I put myself out there. Yes, that's true. But if you were so confident in your team to win, then you may have gotten a tattoo of your team winning the championship too. Now, I know there was a Lions fan, a Bills fan, and a Cowboys fan that all got the 2015 champions tattoo, and they fell short, as well as a fellow Seahawks fan that did it last year and was correct. At the time I got mine, I didn't know that the others had gotten theirs until I found them online after I did mine. But all those guys who did that were just seeking attention. They weren't putting any thought behind it, because if they would have watched NFL games, then they would have known that those teams weren't going to be able to make it this year. Now, I don't know everything about X's and O's, and that's why I'll just stick with tic-tac-toe on that. But I do watch a lot of football. I've had DirecTV for several years, although I do look and act like the Rob Lowe that has cable. I just don't watch my team. I watch just about all the teams, mainly the good teams to see who the competition is, and the Jaguars because I live in Jacksonville. I just don't have blinders on. I usually make an educated risk regarding something like putting a tattoo on my body declaring my team as the champions. And no, I'm not going to put the Jaguars of Super Bowl 50 champs on my other arm. Well, since I did nothing wrong by getting the tattoo and showing my passion for the Seahawks, I would like a personal apology from every Patriots fan and every hater that was saying bad things about me. My decision to get a tattoo and just about everybody else that thought the Seahawks were going to lose. You can send all your apologies to @OCSUJazz. As a Seahawks fan over the prior 30 years, I've had to endure losing seasons, while the city of Boston has had champions with the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Bruins, and the Celtics. And all that time, a lot of the fans in the Boston area have been very arrogant regarding their championships. Trust me, I'm a truck driver, and I have delivered loads up in that area and heard tremendous amount of smack talk from Patriots fans, even unprovoked. So now when another team does well, you get mad at us for having confidence in our team, and it just makes me feel like you're kind of a poor sport. Be classy and give props to the Seahawks, who just beat you, and apologize for your negative comments towards me, my tattoo, and my artist. Now, I know that Boston is a great city. There's a lot of educated people that live in Boston, and I'm not ripping the entire city. Some of my favorite friends that are on Facebook live in that area and are Patriot fans. I will be friends with them forever, and I'm just talking to people that were negative towards me. A good friend of mine, Taylor, told me, the haters are going to hate, 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 and I'm just going to shake, shake, shake. Shake it off. Or I've heard that somewhere. Call me, Taylor. In closing, I just want to thank the Seahawks for a great season, and the Patriots for an epic battle, and for winning the game not only for me, but the whole entire city of Seattle. All the fans that call themselves the 12, whether you're an old-timer or a new fan, and any other fans that just didn't want the Patriots to win. I gave my left arm for you. But I do not expect anything else from you in return. The next goal for you as a team is to three-peat. But let's enjoy this one and take it one Super Bowl at a time. I don't want to go ahead and get ahead of myself. Thank you. I will see you in Seattle for the victory parade. And here's one last look at my back-to-back champions tattoo. My prediction was 23-0, so we'll see what happens. Everybody have a good day, and we'll see you on Monday.